exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Madden 22 Atlanta Falcons retro rebuild here on PC. And we are starting the third off season of the series, the 2004-2005 off season, where we get to the 2005 NFL draft with guys like Alex Smith and Justin Tuck and all those guys that you love. Ryan Fitzpatrick's in this draft too. So we start the off season here. I hope you guys are excited. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. If you guys missed the last episode, we did not make the playoffs for the third straight year, but that's not a total bad thing. We can't look at it as a bad thing because we're an up-and-coming team. We've got some crazy good young guys that have great potential and great development. So, I mean, it's only going to take a few more seasons, and we're going to be in the playoffs every single season as the #1 seed. We're going to be winning Super Bowls like crazy. I mean, we've got the potential to do all that. We just got to get through all this bad stuff, get all through the bad times, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So as I mentioned, we've got a ton of guys with crazy good potential. If we take a look at just our offense, we've got Mike Vick. We've got Sean Alexander, who did drop all the way down to star development, which sucks. He was X Factor last year. That's okay. We've got Mike Vick. We've got Robert Gallery. We've got Jordan Gross. We've got Jason Witten and Antonio Gates, all with superstar or higher. On defense, now this is where it gets crazy. Wait, why did we lose Simonu? What happened? Simonu went down to went down to star? That can't be right. That can't be. Wait. So Kevin Williams and Robert Mathis both went down to star as well. I'm so confused. Why did they go down to star? They didn't have bad seasons. This is I'm so confused right now. Randall Gay is a superstar. I didn't even advance anything, did I? I'm very confused at why these guys went down. If you guys want me to move them back up, I mean, Kevin Williams, Robert Mathis, and Simonu were all star just like a week ago, or last time I checked, which was just like not even that long ago. And now Malcolm Floyd's down to a normal development. I don't know what happened. So I can move these guys back up one development trait if you want me to. But I don't. Why would they go down? I didn't even like change anything. We just went like 1 year or one week. That's crazy. No. I don't think that's right. I think something happened. I think something glitched. There's no way that all these guys would have went down. I'm gonna change it. I'm changing right now on camera so you guys see it. These guys don't deserve to be down this way. They should not have happened. I don't know what happened. We simulated 1 week, and all the development traits already changed. So I don't know why they changed again. So Simonu's back up to superstar. Mathis and Williams will be up to superstar. I'm not gonna change Sean Alexander. He can stay at star, I guess, because he's getting older. He's 28 years old, so it kind of makes sense for him. He didn't have a super great season. So, I mean, he had over 1,000 yards, but these guys don't deserve to be down a development trait, especially because in the last episode, we already noticed all the development traits switching. So, I don't know why it would change again. I didn't even do anything. I think it's some sort of glitch or something. This is my series. I do what I want. I do what I want. These guys, we know, we have video proof that these guys were these development traits. So it's not like I'm cheating the system and making them a development trait they hadn't reached yet. But these guys should still deserve to be here. That looks more like what it looked like last time. And on offense, do we have to change anybody? I mean, Malcolm Floyd, you can stay at star, or you can. Should we move Malcolm Floyd up to? I mean, you might as well give him a chance at star development. Star development's not crazy. But this will be the last guy. I'm not going to move, like I said, I'm not going to move Sean Alexander up to Superstar X Factor. I feel that would be a little bit crazy. I know he was just Superstar X Factor, but he's a 76 overall, playing up to a 78. He doesn't really... It'd be weird to have him as a Superstar X Factor. So we'll keep him at star. It is what it is, I guess. But that feels better. That feels a lot better. Tony Romo actually moved down from Superstar X Factor to just star. So crazy stuff is going on here. I'm going to have to keep a track of that. Make sure that doesn't happen again. But we already took a look at the season recap. We saw the stats in the last episode. All that stuff we covered at the end of last episode. So like the awards, the season recap, the stats, all that stuff. You can check that out in the last episode at the end of it if you want to go back and watch it. But we've got off-season business to take care of in this episode. So let's figure out what we want to do here. So we've got retirements for the 2023 season, but technically it's the 2004 season. So we're just going to make sure that nobody of note retire. Rich Gannon's gone. Rod Smith and Shannon Sharp both out of here. Morton Anderson, the Bush, Jerome Bettis is gone as well. Jason Sehorn. So we lose Jason Sehorn and Ray Buchanan. That's not bad. Junior Seau retires. That's not bad. Nobody else of note that I'm catching right now. It doesn't look like it. Head coach Bruce Arians and offensive coordinator Dan Hampton retire, so that doesn't really matter that much because those guys technically weren't coaching in 2004. We've got 22 players ready to negotiate. We've got a lot of money to spend, and Mike Vick is up for a contract. A lot of these guys are going to be cheap, so that's good. Oh, man. Mike Vick is up for a contract. You know what I might do? I didn't mean to bump that. That's my bad. You know what I might do? I might franchise tag Mike Vick, draft Aaron Rodgers, and then have one more season of Mike Vick and then go Aaron Rodgers the next year after that. That might be what we do. So I'm going to negotiate with Vick. I'm going to... Or we could just pay Mike Vick. I mean, would it be the worst thing in the world to pay Vick? We have the money to do it. Plus, there's not really anybody else on the roster that needs to be getting a big contract this season. So I guess the worst thing in the world is not... It would be to pay him. 153. He wants to explore options elsewhere. Now we have to franchise tag him. It's going to be a 30.9 tag, so now we have to franchise. I was hoping he would just sign the contract. That was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting him to deny that. It looks like we're going to have to pay him next year even more. But that gives us a little bit more... I'm kind of happy with that too, because that gives us a little bit more time to decide what we want to do with him. Roberto Garza is going to be here. Jay Feely, we can get a different kicker, I guess. It doesn't really matter about that. Matt Stewart, do we want to bring you back? Maybe not. Keon Carpenter. Brandon Finneran's an interesting one. We already gave him a contract. That's a little bit too expensive for a guy like Brandon Finneran. Definitely want to bring Randall Gay back, especially if he's superstar development. But I will give him a 2-year contract. $6.3 million. He's coming back. All right, Wes Welker we want to bring back, but $13 million, Wes? Are you serious? 13.4. All right, he's coming back. Malcolm Floyd will bring back as well. We got to at least have some decent wide receivers. He's coming back as well. Kyle Larson, no. Katzen Moore, no. Blackman, Baselli, Brock. I want to bring back Brock. Certainly want to bring back good old Brock Lesnar. He's coming back. Fourier, no. Okay, so these guys we don't need to bring back. Jake Plummer, we don't need to bring back. Bolden, no. Finneran, I think I'm going to let Finneran go. I'm going to let Matt Stewart go. Right? Should we let Matt Stewart go? Let me take a look at the lineup. Let me take a look at this lineup real quick. Do we need Matt Stewart on the team? So we've got Carlos Dansby, so we don't technically need Stewart. We can let him walk, which might be what we need to do. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to let Stewart walk. We're going to save the rest of our money, and we're going to head to free agency. Although we could probably trade Stewart. Should we try and trade him for something? I bet he's worth something. So who are some of the guys that are on contract that we don't need anymore? It's Keon Carpenter and Matt Stewart are two guys that we don't need anymore. And the Browns are wanting both of them, but they don't have any first-round picks. The Chargers also want both of them. They have pick 13. The Dolphins would like both of them. They have pick 25. The football team, pick 20. Come on, give me a high pick. The 49ers have pick 21, but they also have Terrell Owens. Maybe we try and get Terrell Owens. Pick 30. The Raiders, pick 27. Everybody's got a high pick that wants both of these guys. Ooh, but the Seahawks have pick 4. So we'll come back to the Seahawks. But I want to see, can we get Terrell Owens? That'd be a crazy wide receiver to get. Terrell Owens is 31. What's his contract looking like? I don't want to trade for him if he's like his contract's coming up or something. So his contract, he's got 4 years left. Wow. Okay, so we would not be able to get Terrell Owens. I didn't know they were going to value him that much. All right, let's go to the Seahawks. Let's talk to this, not Walter Jones. Let's talk to the Seahawks about the 4th overall pick in the draft. They're not going to get it. What about if I give you the 17th pick in the draft? You like that? Why can't I click? Oh, come on. It's not going to do this to me, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, this game sometimes just frustrates me. This game just is not good. It's not a good game. All right, let's keep going. We got to get the 17th overall pick. We've got to get Keon Carpenter, and we got to get Stewart. Then we got to go to the Seahawks, and we got to pick up the 4th pick. All right, what does that do? Trade declined. Okay. What about if I give you the 14th pick in the draft? Trade declined. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the 4th pick. Who were some of the other teams that wanted both of these guys? The Broncos. They had pick 22. Is there anything that's a little bit lower? There's got to be something that's like in the mid-teens, right? Yeah, pick 13. That's good. Trade decline. Okay, so wow. It's going to be hard to get anybody's first round pick, which makes sense. I'm still going to try and get this 4th pick. Pick 11. No, I don't know if it's possible to get the 4th pick. I guess we could go back to the Browns and get some seconds. Can I get 2 seconds from the Browns? You're telling me I can't get 2 seconds for these guys? Oh, come on. I can't get a second for 2 guys you got green interest in? How many second-round picks do the Browns have? Who did they trade with to get all these second-round picks? You're not willing to give up 1 second-round pick, are you? You have so many of them. Wow, I can't get even a 3rd for these 2 guys. I thought it was going to be a little bit simpler, more simple than this. Trade offer accepted. So Stewart and Carpenter in a 4th is what it takes to get a 3rd round pick from the Browns. They had so many 2nd round picks. That was crazy. All right, let's just move on to free agency. Who's in here? Who can we possibly spend some money on? Let's go. Who retired? Somebody new retired. Tom Ackerman. Nobody cares about you. You can go right off into the sunset if you want. Free agency. I hope there's some good people in this class. Last year I had a great class. Adam Vinatieri is the highest overall. Hey, we need a kicker. Quarterback, we don't need a quarterback. Running back, there's not really a good running back here. Mike Alstott is here. He's got interest from the Lions. And Lorenzo Neal's got interest from the Saints. Vontae Leach at 22 years old has superstar development, and he's got one team interested. We probably need to get a wide receiver, don't we? Is there anybody down here that has like sneaky good development? It doesn't look like it. We need to get a wide receiver that I feel comfortable using. That is not David Boston, I'll tell you that. Santana Moss, do we try and outbid The Chargers for Santana Moss. Tight end, I'm fine with. Left tackle, we're good with. Left guard, we're fine for right now. Center, we're good for right now. Our offensive line's actually fine. We're fine with all these guys. So that's good. Left end, we don't have anybody. Right end, we have Kearney and... Okay, so we don't technically need a starter. Justin Smith at 25. Oh, man, there's some good guys here. We'd have to outbid somebody for at least one of them. But there's some potential here to get some decent players. Corner. Wait, Will Allen's now up to a... He's now up to star development? I'm so confused now. Will Allen just played for us, didn't he? I don't know if he just played for us or not. I'm pretty sure he just played for us. Is he not on our team right now? Hold on, let me go back to our team. Is Will Allen not the starting free safety for our team? Was he up for a contract and I advanced and didn't realize? No, he's here. So there's two Will Allens that play DB. We have the worst of the two. Because the other one's got star development. I thought he was still on our team. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's go back to free agency. We have $34.5 million. We've got to spend this money. It's just a matter of who we spend it on. Brian Dawkins is here. Oh, we gotta try and get Brian Dawkins. I mean, he's 31. All right, the Seahawks are paying him a crazy amount of money. The Seahawks are going hog wild on the money they're paying him. We're getting closer. $51 million for Brian Dawkins. That doesn't even get us past. Come on. 52.5. What does that do? Does that get us past? That jumps us past, but now we got to go above and beyond to make sure that he wants to sign here. All right, so Brian Dawkins will offer... Who else do we go for? I want to go for one of these two guys, but I just feel like we can't spend all our money on two players. I'm very conflicted on what we do here. Let's just offer somebody... I guess you. We'll offer you a cheap contract. Just because we need a backup left end. If you accept, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool. Wide receiver. I would like to have one. I don't know if we're gonna draft one. Is the thing. Everybody's putting bids on people. Should we try and outbid the Texans for Santana Moss? I don't know. I don't think that'd be a smart thing to do. What do we do here? This guy has got star development. Lay Bodden? How much money are you paying this guy? He's a 67 overall. The Saints are going crazy on him. 3.76 million. Is that going to push me ahead? That'll push me ahead enough. So we've offered a corner. We've offered Brian Dawkins. I think I want to keep the rest of my money. I would like to get one of these two guys. That'd be amazing. Probably more so Justin Smith. I just don't think it's worth it, especially with the amount of money that we have, and we're going after Brian Dawkins. If we weren't going after Brian Dawkins, I think it would be better. But Sean Taylor can play strong safety. Brian Dawkins will play free safety. All right, let's advance. I want to keep a little bit of money because we're going to need some money to pay Michael Vick if that's what we want to do. Plus, I mean, it's just so complicated trying to figure out what we're going to do in the draft, too. So we advance a week. We get how many people? Hopefully all of them. Let's see what happens here as we simulate through the mock draft. It always takes a long time. We got Brian Dawkins, but Bodden rejected. So we signed Brian Dawkins, but Lee Bodden, however you want to say his name, I don't know, he rejected. So we have $15 million. Interesting. He rejected our offer. Joey Galloway. Terry Glenn. I'll offer Terry Glenn a contract because I like Terry Glenn. I can't believe that we got rejected like that. Kevin Brooks is a star development, but that doesn't really matter. We do need a kicker. Adam Vinatieri. We don't have enough money to bring him in. So the signings around the league. Mike Allstott goes to the Lions. Lincoln Kennedy goes to the Browns. Steve McNair also goes to the Browns. Lorenzo Neal to the Saints. John Abraham to the Seahawks. Mike Peterson to the Broncos. Eric Moulds to the Lions. Aaron Glenn to the Browns. Browns paying a lot of money. Will Allen, the other Will Allen, I guess, goes to the Cardinals. Justin Smith to the Jaguars. Anybody else of note? Andy Lee to the Ravens. Santana Moss to the Texans. I kind of wanted him, but I didn't feel like it was in our best interest. I'm also going to go to change Sean Taylor's position to strong safety so that he automatically starts. Let's go to Sean Taylor, edit his player, change his position to strong safety. So then we'll have Brian Dawkins at free safety and Sean Taylor at strong safety. That's a very elite secondary. I like that a lot. Sean Taylor's there. And plus he doesn't lose any playing time. So we've got focus players. Choose focus players. So we have 3 chances at this. Obviously, we're going to pick Aaron Rodgers because we are probably going to take him with one of our picks. We need a wide receiver, but this isn't really a wide receiver class. It's okay for wide receivers. There's been better, and there will be better wide receiver classes down the line. I'm going to pick Richie Incognito as a pick. Right? No, actually, we don't need that because our offensive line is pretty well scouted. I'm going to pick Justin Tuck. And I'm going to pick Adam Jones. Those are my 3 guys. Aaron Rodgers, Justin Tuck, and Adam Jones are going to be my 3 focus players. There's a lot of guys that we could go for in this draft. It's just a matter of will we get them or not. Will we get them? I certainly want to draft Aaron Rodgers. That's a number 1 priority, especially with now having the possible option of trading away Mike Vick. I want Aaron Rodgers at a private workout. I want Richie Incognito at a private workout. Did I click him? I didn't click him. I want Richie Incognito at a private workout. And I want Justin Tuck at a private workout. Those are the guys that I want at the private workouts. I don't know who we're going to draft. This is going to be a very interesting draft, that is for sure. Hopefully Rodgers doesn't go top 5. I wouldn't think that he'd go. Let's check one of the mock drafts real quick because the game usually follows what the mock draft says. So we actually got Terry Glenn, so that's cool. But let's check the mock draft and see what they have. So they have DeMarcus Ware going 1 to the Texans. They have Alex Smith going 2 to the Ravens. Pac-Man going 3 to the Bears. Rodgers going 7 they have to the Rams. They have us taking Sean Merriman with our first pick, Roddy White with our second pick, and then Stanford Stout with our third pick. Oh, we might have to trade up and get Rodgers. I think that might be the move. We have to trade up. Let's actually go to the draft day, because it might be easier to trade up during the draft. Oh, I didn't know they'd have Rodgers being taken that early. All right, I'm actually going to save it really quickly, just in case it crashes for some reason. All right, we'll save it. Then we'll go into the draft. Start drafting. Pause the draft. Let's see if we can make a move. Who do we try and trade up with? Do we try and get ahead of the Rams? Who had the 6th pick? I don't remember. I think we try and get the 6th pick. The Chiefs have the 6th pick, so we try and get ahead of the Rams. We trade them the 11th pick. That's going to go... Wait, hold on. Maybe we don't have to trade the 11th pick. Maybe we can trade the 17th pick and then a 5th round pick. Trade declined. I mean, we have 3 thirds. Maybe we try and trade the 3rd. Almost there. We have 2 6th round picks. This has got to get it done. Trade offer accepted. So we move up from 17 to 6. That should get us Aaron Rodgers. So skip. Number 1 pick goes DeMarcus Ware. Number 2 pick, Alex Smith. Number 3 pick, Pac-Man Jones. Number 4 pick is Antrell Roll. Number 5 pick is Marcus Spears. And now we get Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we could trade back. I don't know if that'd be the smartest thing to do. We have the option of getting Aaron Rodgers. I am going to take a quick look at the trades because I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't take a look. Oh, there's some good options here. Couple first-round picks. Certainly some good options. I don't like it because I want to have that secure backup plan of Aaron Rodgers. So we're going to take him with the 6th pick in the draft. In real life, he fell to like the mid-first round, like late first round, actually. Let's take him. Hidden development, 93 throw power. Aaron Rodgers is now an Atlanta Falcon. And we stole him from the Rams, who take Carlos Rodgers. Braylon Edwards goes to the Eagles. Derek Johnson to the Lions. And Mike Patterson to the Saints. Now we're up again with pick 11. And there's some interesting positions here. Thomas Davis, Sean Merriman, Roddy White, obviously. We do need a wide receiver. But we could trade back. That's always an option. Because we do like picks for next year. Don't forget about that. Is anybody going to offer me 2 firsts? Nobody wants to go up and then lose their first round pick next year as well. Interesting. Maybe I can manufacture my own trade? I guess if I can't do that, well, then we'll just trade. Or then we'll just draft somebody. But if I could maybe trade this pick back. Pick 11. What about if I go for... Who's got a pick kind of in the middle maybe? Like pick 17 from the Chiefs. Oh, that's our pick. We could go back and get our own pick. You know what? No, let's trade with the Jets. So the Jets have pick 16. If you give me the pick this year and then 2 picks next year, or just 2 first-round picks, and then I will give you a 5th this year, and you'll accept that. No, you won't. But I'll give you a 3rd next year. Trade declined. Okay. I'll give you a 4th this year. Trade also declined. I'll give you a third this year. I have a third, 2/3. Okay, now we're getting a little out of control here. I'll give you a 2nd round pick next year. And then I'll give you a 4th this year. No, it's going to have to be a 3rd for 2 first-round picks. I hope this is a smart move.
Well, I guess they won't.
There we go. Okay, so we trade back to pick 16. But we get a first-round pick next year, so that's good. They take Roddy White. Sean Merriman goes to the Steelers. Logan Mankins goes. So was that a smart move? I don't know. Because those guys were probably all of my picks. Thomas Davis is also here. And that might be our move. I think Thomas Davis is the move. I was going to take Roddy White. But Roddy White goes to the Jets. So maybe we made a dumb decision to trade him. Or to trade with the Jets. Vincent Jackson's still there, so that's not all bad. Let's take Thomas Davis. He's got 89 acceleration, 87 speed. He'll be a good outside linebacker for us. Now the Cowboys are up. They take Heath Miller. Let's see what we got with this pick. We've got a lot of seconds. But if I'm going to trade back, it's going to be for a first. I don't know. I don't really like any of these options. Especially because there could still be guys. Let me take a quick look at the board. Is there still guys that I want in the first round? Quarterback, we don't need anymore. Running back. I mean, running back would be good. Vincent Jackson's round 2 to 3, so we don't have to worry about that right now. Evan Mathis is round 2 to 3. Richie Incognito. There's still some interesting offensive linemen. Justin Tuck. Corner's really just gone now with Adam Jones being gone. Let's see. I don't really know. I don't think we need to pick anybody here. I think I'd be reaching if I took somebody now. We could get somebody later. We could certainly get somebody later. So if maybe I could try and trade back into the late first round. Let's see if I can get like around the 20s maybe. 22. That could be good. But you also got to give me your first round pick next year. Oh, come on. You want to give me your first round pick. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I'll give you Tony Romo. They don't like that. Why don't you like that? Tony Romo's a good guy. And I'll give you a 4th. Okay, apparently Tony Romo's not going to sweeten the deal. Okay, maybe we can get a 2nd round pick. Almost get a 2nd round pick. What about if I give you the 6th round pick that I have as well? Come on. Don't be like that. Trade decline. Is it going to take 2 4ths?
Wait a minute here. Yep.
Okay, so we move back to pick 22, but we also get a 2nd round pick next year to go along with it. Making my own trade is certainly a lot harder. They take Nick Collins, Luis Castillo, Mike Williams, Stanford Rout, Michael Roos, Jason Campbell. Now we're up again. Now we're up again. And I still think that we have a ton of time before we need to make a decision. There's still a ton of time before we need to make a decision. So let's talk to another team. Maybe the Raiders we talk to this time. Let's talk with the Raiders. The Raiders. They have picked 27. We have picked 22. So we'll do that. We'll also see, hey, you want to trade us your first round pick as well? Nobody ever wants to just automatically trade their first round picks. I don't know why. What about if I traded you a third round pick next year? Okay. Give me your second, and then we'll be done. We'll just get out of here. Why don't they ever just say yes? Why don't they ever just say yes?
Well, hold on a second now.
All right, we move back. We get another second round pick next year.
And that could mean only one thing, people. They just traded the pick.
They take Jamal Brown, Mark Clayton, Ronald Bartell, Rodney Poole, and Josh Bullocks. All right, I feel like we've gone back far enough. We're kind of pushing our luck with how we're doing this. I mean, it's still a long way away in terms of the draft board for a guy like Justin Tuck or Evan Mathis. I think we take Evan Mathis with this pick. Let's take Evan Mathis. He is 89 strength, 84 acceleration. He'll be a good guard for us. I feel like we were pushing that too much. I didn't want to risk it anymore. Fabian Washington. Ronnie Brown finally goes. He was supposed to go top 5. He went late first round. Vincent Jackson goes to the Panthers. Matt Roth. Okay, I don't want to go too crazy here. Can we trade up into the second round? I want to get... I really want to get Justin Tuck on the team. So we'll go talk to the Ravens for their pick. Not Jonathan Ogden. Pick 34. Okay. So we probably have to give him a 6th round pick. Alright, so we move up. Let's just grab Justin Tuck so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm making a lot of moves in this draft, that is for sure. Making a lot of moves. Making big money moves. Let's go to right end. Let's take Justin Tuck. I don't want to worry about it. I just want to have him on the team. And there it is. 86 acceleration. He's going to be good for us. All right. I didn't want to have to worry anymore. Roscoe Parrish. Troy Williamson. Kirk Morrison. Matt Jones. Travis Johnson. Barrett Rude. Frank Gore goes to the Lions. David Bass. Alfred Fincher. Kelvin Hayden. Justin Miller. OJ Atogwe. Sean Cody. Chris Spencer. Erasmus James. And Khalif Barnes. And now we enter the fray. Again with our late pick. But what do we go with here? Do we take a look at wide receiver? I mean, Courtney Roby. Courtney Roby could be the option. How good does he look? Oh, he's not the option. Those stats are not that great. Catching is a D. Courtney Roby's not the option. I think we just hold off on wide receiver another season. Richie Incognito. David Stewart. David Stewart looks okay. We could also try and get Trent Cole. Jonathan Babineau. He looks pretty average. He doesn't look bad at all. Kevin Burnett and David Pollock. David Pollock was a first-round guy. Corner's just not there right now. And safety's not there either. I mean, we could take Mike Nugent. We do need a kicker. I don't really even know what to do. Let's talk about trading back. We could get a first-round pick from the Titans. I feel like we got to do that, right? A first-round pick is a first-round pick. We got it. We can't pass up on a first-round pick no matter what projection it is. We can always look forward for next year. Jonathan Babineau goes. Cadillac Williams. There goes Richie Incognito. Alright, I think it's time to skip to our user pick. Okay. So, who's there? Who is available? Mike Nugent's still available. Courtney Roby's still available, but he just doesn't look that good. Dominique Foxworth. Did we ever take a look at you? He ran a 4.3. He does, he looks kind of average. Less than average a little bit, I guess. I think we're going to take... You know what? Let's take a kicker. Let's take Mike Nugent. Who cares, man? Let's take Mike Nugent. He's got hidden development. 83 speed, 85 excel, 82 kick power. You know what? It is what it is. We take a kicker. And now we skip all the way to the 5th round. I don't know who's going to be there in the 5th round. But we've got a kicker now, so it doesn't matter. We let go of Jay Feely. Dustin Colquitt's here. We could get a punter, too. Is there anybody here worth taking? Dan Connolly. Cam Wake. We have 2 more picks. It's this one and the 23rd pick in the 5th round. So if we take... Let's take Cam Wake with this pick. And then we'll take Dan Connolly with the other pick. He's hidden development as well. Have we tried... Everybody been hidden development? I think everybody's been hidden development. And then we will make our selection. Let's take Dan Connolly, and then we'll get out of this draft. I think this has been successful. I think this has been a successful draft. And he's a hidden development as well. So I'm pretty sure everybody has been hidden development. That's going to be the end of the draft. Next user pick. All right, I'm happy with it. We didn't get like crazy players. I mean, we got Aaron Rodgers. But we got some guys to fill out this team. Draft recap. So, we got Aaron Rodgers, who's a 79 overall. We got Thomas Davis Sr., 72. Evan Mathis, 75 overall. Justin Tuck, 71. Mike Nugent, 70. Cam Wake's a 69, and Dan Connolly's a 66. All these guys in development, though, so that's good. Then if we go to the actual stuff right here, the highest rated player in the class was Logan Mankins, who got picked at 13. We could have taken him. He was an 80 overall. We got Aaron Rodgers at 79. He's the second best player in the class. Let's take a look at DeMarcus Ware. He was the number 1 overall pick. What's his development trait? You think it's going to be Superstar X Factor? I'm almost banking that Aaron Rodgers is going to be Superstar X Factor. What's your thing? Yeah, DeMarcus Ware's got X Factor. So good for the Texans. That's pretty good. But now we are into the next season. I hope you guys are excited because we've got some good stuff on the way. We've got the 2005 NFL season. I'll tell you who the induction is next time if I remember. But this is what the lineup is looking like, at least before the preseason's over with. I'm going to move Evan Mathis over to left guard. He's going to start there. Roberto Garza will start at right guard. Gross will start at tackle, obviously. Antonio Gates is not going to start at fullback. Sean Alexander will be our number 1 running back again for this season. On defense, we've got a really good defense. We've got a lot of potential here, boys. We've got our stud middle linebacker, Simonu and Thomas Davis on the right and left side. Dawkins and Sean Taylor. We've got Rossum and Randall Gay, who have chances to develop. We've got Cameron Wake and Justin Tuck, who are going to start there. We're going to have Brock Lesnar be the backup D tackle again. Robert Mathis and Patrick Kearney. We've got some potential, boys. This defense just needs time. We've got all the young pieces there. They just need time to develop. I'm super excited for this season. I hope you guys are too. If you are, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.